Josh and Caleb.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Wearing my Disney shirt made by Cinema Sickness. Only a few of these printed, so pretty cool little item to have. Kinda gives away what today's video is about if you didn't realize by the title. We are going to be looking at my entire Disney collection, excluding Touchstone, Hollywood Pictures, ABC, Jim Henson, non-Disney, stuff like that, Buena Vista. If you want to see a video with Hollywood Pictures and my Touchstone collection, leave a comment down below. We'll check that out. Today's video was actually Erin's idea, Moviehaulic. Yes, she gave me this idea, so thanks, Erin, I think. No, this would be a fun video to do. I've always wanted to do it, but had to have somebody to push me, give me the idea. Definitely go follow her on Instagram and YouTube. I'll link those down below. Alright, and I've set a few guidelines for myself. Like I said, no Touchstone, no Hollywood Pictures. And we're not going to dive too in depth, meaning we're not going to grab every individual release, pull it out and look at. Just some highlights like my foreign Disney. I've already done a video on that, so if you want to see all of these, go check that video out. Also, the Walt Disney Film Classics, the red clamshells up there, I've actually already showed all of those off. It was a video with its own Cinema Sickness's channel. It was a bonus video. If I can find the link, I'll put it down below. Not sure if I'll be able to find it. It's from 2018. There's a picture of it. If you really want to check out every one of those, go look for it. Let's see, what else? Definitely watch my library tour video. I show off some Disney there. Also, moving around my library, I show some stuff off. My Holy Grail video, I show this off. I'm not going to really pull out each individual one. And my 101 Dalmatian collection, I show off in the movies I have the most releases of. Alright, so with all of that out of the way, we're going to start up here at the top with my white clamshell. But I love white clamshell. There's just something about it. Brings back my childhood every time I see white clamshells. But these are pretty cool. These releases here. Again, I'm not going to show everyone, as I almost dropped that. But some cool ones, I'm going to show off some cool ones. Just really cool. Love these. The Dumbo one, that's cool. Alice. Just some really cool releases here. If you want me to do like a video just on these, definitely leave a comment. So cool. This is really neat. A Walt Disney World souvenir VHS. Then these are actually beta right here. Mary Poppins, stuff like that. This is probably the coolest one, Winnie the Pooh and Friends. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the row behind this row. Which means I gotta move them all out of the way. Alright, and go. Alright, it's magic. Alright, we got the Air Bud movies over here. Would like to upgrade these at some point, but right now I'll stick with VHS. Then this is, I remember this one. This is really cool. The garbage picking, field goal kicking, Philadelphia phenomenon. Like that one. Then my favorite Martian. I'm a big Shirley Temple fan, so it's cool. It's kind of like a biography film. It's about her childhood and how she got started into acting. Really good. I would recommend that one. Then some childhood favorites. Tom and Huck with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Mr. Head Mistress. That's a good one. Santa Who. Night in Camelot. Love that one. Whoopi Goldberg. Would like to upgrade some of these, but I don't know. We'll see. Especially this one, Man of the House, JTT. Tall Tales. You know, you don't hear many people talk about that one, which is a shame. It's really good. Blank Check is good. The Kid's good. Whispers is kind of like a documentary, a nature documentary. So that's cool. I got that for 50 cents at McKay's. Tourist Trap is really good. Daniel Stern. I believe it was Disney, yeah, on the Wonderful World of Disney. Then Heidi, Alfred Twist, oh, Angels in the Outfield. I can't tell you how many times I watched that film as a kid. Then just some other stuff. Oh, Murder, She Purred. I love this movie. Have to upgrade that at some point. It's a murder mystery. It used to come on all the time on the Disney Channel. And when we had cable, it would come on literally almost every day. But I love this film. I love murder mysteries. So for Disney to do a kid's version of that was really cool. Then Inspector Gadget 1, 2, you know, a few Jungle Book movies they did. The live-action remake of 101 Dalmatians. Alright, let's go over there. Then these are cool. The Fabulous Fleischer Folio. Really cool. I've showed off all of these before. I forget which video. But they're really cool. Then I have all of the Black Diamond releases, or the classics, whichever you call it. I have some beta. Those are cool. That's cool. Robin Hood release. These are really cool. Love The Great Mouse Detective. One of my favorite Disney animated films. And of course, my favorite being 101 Dalmatians. And Lady and the Tramp is up there as well. Aladdin too. Most of these are up there, if we're being honest. Love Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid. Alright, let's move these and see what's behind there. Some more beta. all the gold limited edition cartoon classics. Those are cool. I don't know if I'm going to keep those forever, because I have these as well, so we'll see. But these are cool. The sing-along songs, all-time favorites, all 3 volumes. Then A Day at Magic, some Disney World, Disneyland documentaries here. Day at Magic Kingdom. Then I got 2 from Epcot. Those are cool. Day at Disney Studios. That's really cool. Then some Disneyland ones. Happy Day at the Happiest Place on Earth. I'm not going to take the time like this, but when something's cool, I'm going to show it off. Christmas at Disneyland. The Lion King celebration, which was a cool parade Disneyland did. Then the Main Street Electrical Parade. That's cool. Frank and Ollie, good documentary about the 2 old men. They were great artists. And then the Disney Comedy and Magic Review. That one's pretty cool. Alright, let's check out more classic. Alright, we have some more classics, but these releases right here are really cool because they release multiple versions, like Sword in the Stone, that artwork, and then this artwork. So they're different. I always thought that was cool. Robin Hood. Focus. Robin Hood, same thing. That artwork. Of course, that's pretty close. A little different, but that's pretty close. And Dumbo had 3 for some reason. Had that release. Then these 2, which are kind of the same, but this is a 3-piece artwork, so it's pretty rare. Those are really cool. Same thing with Pinocchio. You have the 3-piece artwork, and then you have this one, but the artwork is essentially the same. Then I have it on beta. That's really neat. Then we get into the Masterpiece Collection, which goes all the way over there, starting with Pinocchio and Fantasia. Really cool. Don't want to get too in-depth in these. 3 Caballeros. So Dear to My Heart. Great Disney live-action film nobody talks about. Used to watch this all the time with my mom. Need to revisit that at some point. Same with The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, and Bedknobs and Broomsticks. I have not seen that in a long time. Alright, let's see what's back there. These are cool. I believe these are the only 2 releases of Mickey's The House of Mouse. I could be wrong. I think they were both released to DVD. I'm not sure. Leave a comment if you know, and if these are in fact the only 2 releases. I'm not sure, but I love House of Mouse, so had to have both of these in my collection, if they are indeed the only way you can get. Then Fantasia 2000, I enjoy. I don't think it's as good as the original, but that's okay. Then some sequels here, which are, hit or miss. Little Mermaid 2, probably the best out of all these right here. Then Bug's Life, they did, each character got their own VHS release. So Hamlick, Dot, Francis, Flick, and Hopper. That's cool. Then some Winnie the Pooh releases, and the Three Musketeers, which I love. Great Mickey Mouse movie. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, then the Masterpiece releases continue over here. Some cool ones. Little Mermaid, like that artwork. Peter Pan, the 45th anniversary. Dumbo, that's cool. Lion King. Then the Black Cauldron. Love this movie. Very underrated. If I can focus it. There we go. Most of you probably don't know that Tim Burton actually did some concept drawing for this film. Good little Disney history there. Alright, let's see what's behind there. Alright, here we go. Behind here. The Recess movie. Love this show. Doug's first movie. I enjoy that one. Then probably one of the better sequels, an extremely goofy movie. Then Country Bears. Then just some cool releases like the 40th for Mary Poppins. The Gold Anniversary Edition of Pinocchio. The 60th anniversary release of Dumbo, which includes the first look at Dumbo 2. Really cool. A movie that was never made. It actually looked pretty decent, but they never made it for some reason. Then the demo tape of Cinderella. That's cool. Alright, next shelf with the gold collection. Alright, the gold collection here. Some cool stuff, both Pocahontas films. The Sword in the Stone. Rescuers Down Under, which is one of my favorites as a kid. Spirit of Mickey up here, which is like a best of Mickey shorts release. Toy Story, which is Pixar, but it's released under the Gold Collection. Goofy movie, one of my favorite movies ever made. Then some other cool stuff. Hercules, underrated movie. Pete's Dragon, new release of the Black Cauldron, and Mary Poppins. And there's not another row back here, so we'll move on. Watch the video for that, and we're going to move down there. Now we have some very cool releases. I remember renting these as a kid. After a week long of camp, I would come back and my parents would let me rent whatever I wanted. Most of the time it was one of these releases, but sometimes we would find the red clamshells. These are really cool. Trying to get all of these, but they're a bit more harder to find than the gold releases, which a lot of these I had from my childhood. These I did not have. They're really cool though. If you have any of these laying around, let me know. Let me know. They're like $30 each release. There's a bunch of them, foreign and released in the US. But these gold editions are really cool. I had some of these from my childhood. I know I had this one. Used to rent these from the library all the time. They are so cool. Brings back my childhood. Already showed that one. So cool. Alright, let's see what's behind there. Before we check this out, I should mention the classics, the masterpiece, and the gold collections are all complete. That was a goal when I started collecting. I wanted to get all of these releases, and I have them all. Even the variations, so wanted to mention that. Alright, we have another red clamshell release. That's really cool. This is probably my most recent pickup, so that's cool. Then DTV, which is just animated segments set to music, pop and rock music, golden oldies. That's cool. Then a cool release of Mickey's Christmas Carol. Love that release. Then just some random VHS, Cat from Outer Space. I enjoy these, but they're Disney, but they're not like my. I remember watching Shipwrecked when I was. Yeah, we used to rent that a lot. I enjoy the Anne of Green Gables series. Really cool. Alright. We'll just jump right into this one. Got all my Pixar stuff here. Cool release of the Toy Story trilogy. Have all of the Pixar movies on Blu-ray. Love that. Love Toy Story 4, and Onward's pretty great too. Brave isn't my favorite, and The Good Dinosaur is not that good. But for the most part, every movie Pixar's put out I've loved. Then there's Planes 1 and 2, which is not Pixar, but kind of a ripoff of Cars. Anyway, then some more Disney releases here. I'll just show them really quickly. Treasure Planet, very underrated movie. Great Mouse Detective. Love Zootopia, so that's cool. Return Jafar, King Elan, King of Thieves. Love that sequel. Robin Williams came back. Little Mermaid, then my Japanese release of all of these animated films. I'll show that off in my Holy Grails. Moving along, Hunchback. It's Blu-ray DVD, but it's in a DVD case. Then some cool ones, Goofy Movie, Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, Lady and the Tramp 2, really cool. Big Hero 6. Then my 101 Dalmatians releases. You guys, these have been in videos, you've seen them. Alright, let's see what's behind here. Alright, back here we have some cool stuff. Love Oliver and Company. I won't say it. Love that movie. Lilo and Chicken Little. Very underrated film. I remember watching that in theaters. Then the Aristocats. Love that movie. Cool release of Dinosaur. Return to Neverland. Also a good sequel. And Lion King 2. I enjoyed that one. Then this is pretty interesting. As I mess everything up. Disney Dog Show. It was a bonus DVD released with the 101 Dalmatians. Pretty cool. As a Dalmatians fan, had to have that. Then some more sequels, Darkwing Duck, Goof Troop, DuckTales. Then both Rescuers films, DVD. Continuing on over to this next shelf, got this cool combo pack collectible gift set of Monsters Inc. That is really cool. Opens up and has a book in there and stuff. That's really cool. Then Gargoyles, maybe they'll release season 3 someday. Who knows? Then all of the Tinkerbell movies, some Winnie the Pooh, some Mickey Mouse, not go Timon and Pumbaa, Safety Smart, On the Go, At Home, and Goes Green. These are really cool. Dave has a giant box set. Maybe I'll get that someday. Then I enjoy these educational releases. Those are cool. Then some sing-along songs. This one's really neat at Walt Disney World. The Proud Family. Enjoy that show and movie. The Gummy Bears. Then this was a little Walmart exclusive bonus DVD released with Peter Pan, Journey to Neverland. That's cool. Then the new Mickey Mouse shorts. I love those. Gravity Falls, great series. I marathoned that recently. Really enjoy that. Then some Disney Princess releases. They're very hard to come by. If they're not, they're hard to come by, and they're hard to come by when they're not just destroyed. Luckily, these two were not. I found both of these recently. Gotta get all of them at, hopefully soon. Alright, now we're into our treasures. I'm not going to show all of them, but that's a rare one. Really cool to have that one. The Oswald. Got these French versions from CS. Those are cool. What else? Dr. Sin is a rare one. And the Zorro. Those are hard to find. These are all 32, I believe, Disney treasures. Alright, let's see what's behind here. Alright, continuing on, some cool educational releases. Those are VHS there. Then both versions of the Disney Parks documentary, because this one only has 2, and this one has 6. So, had to get both. Then all of the parks releases. These were souvenirs they used to sell at the parks. Got those from Adriel. Then a documentary about the Enchanted Tiki Room. Then some Science of Disney Imagineering. These are cool releases. Just all about how Imagineering works. Really cool. Then some vacation planning videos. Those are cool. I have a bunch of those now. Then the best of Brittany and Justin and Christina on the Mickey Mouse Club. That's cool. If you didn't know, they were all in the new Mickey Mouse Club in the 90s. Yeah, in the 90s. Then some documentaries here. Really cool. A dance along for Hannah Montana. Science of Big Hero 6. Cooking with Ratatouille. Then some James Cameron ones. Aliens of the Deep and Ghosts of the Abyss. I love those ones. All about Titanic. Then some nature documentaries, stuff. The Boys, all about the Sherman Brothers. Then Imagineering the Magic. These are cool releases. One for Magic Kingdom and one for Disneyland. Then the History Channel did a documentary about Walt Disney World. That's cool. Waking, Sleep, and Beauty, all about the Disney Renaissance. Maybe my favorite Disney documentary. I don't know, it's pretty close there, how I mentioned. Fantasia Legacy, that's cool. Then a PBS documentary about Walt Disney. Then Animal World, and 2 documentaries about the Haunted Mansion. Really cool. Alright, let's check out some VHS here. Got 2 betas here. Then we have Brink. Love that movie. The Darn Cat remake with Christina Ricci. That's cool. I'm gonna move some. Show off. Demo tape of Hocus Pocus. That's cool. Then the Adventures in Wonderland. Those are cool releases. Then Barbie at Epcot. That's an interesting one. Mr. Magoo. I enjoy that one. Then this is cool. Prairie Home Companion, the last show. I remember I used to listen to their radio broadcasts with my dad. So that's an interesting one. Then Walt, the Man Behind the Myth. I'm not going to show all of these. Then this is a cool release. Make Your Own Magic, about Road of Motion, which is now Test Track. So that's cool. Then The Making of Animal Kingdom, that's a neat one. Then some Wonderful Road of Disney releases. That's cool. Then some Disney movies here. And some vacation planning videos. That's cool. Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. That's a good movie. Enjoy that one. Far Off Place. That's a good one. If you want me to go more in depth, can do videos. Just drop a comment. I'm not going to show all these. But cool Disney Channel original movie, Can of Worms. Hard to find. Well, any original channel movie from the 90s, early 2000s is hard to find. Candle Shoe, love that one. And In Search of the Castaways, that's cool. Some more Disney Channel original movies here. Love Jumping Ship. Meet the Deagles is cool. Adventures of Spin and Marty. That's a cool one. The Not Quite Human trilogy. Back Home, Haley Mills. Then just some more random ones right there. Alright, now we'll get into some more live action. Alright, we'll start with the Marvel films. Won't really hit on those too much. If you want me to do a video, maybe will. Just kind of pointing out the obscure stuff. That's cool. a double release of Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus. Heavyweights, one of my favorite Disney movies. Love Haunted Mansion is my favorite attraction, and people hate this movie for some reason, but I love it. Then Pirates of the Caribbean, love that one as well. Maybe my favorite Disney live-action movie. I don't know. It's pretty close. National Treasure is up there as well. Not so much the sequel. Then some cool stuff. Prince of Persia, Saving Mr. Banks, the new Mulan film, which was okay. Alright, let's get back to the back there. Love Holes. Focus. And the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movies. Really cool. Wish they still had the show at Hollywood Studios, but they don't, unfortunately. Love the Parent Trap remake with Lindsay Lohan. Love Big Green. And Return to Oz. Well, I love pretty much everyone on this shelf. Cool Runnings, great film. Then the Pirates series. This is cool. It's like, I don't know what language it is. I don't want to say. If you know, leave a comment. That's a cool release of Pirates. Then the Lost Disc. That's a cool release. It's just like a little behind the scenes bonus feature collection. Pretty cool. Jungle to Jungle, which I just recently upgraded. I'll Be Home for Christmas, First Kid, the Freaky Friday remake, and Tower of Terror. Love this movie. Based on the attraction at Hollywood Studios. Great film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Then some interesting stuff. Sky High, Tron Legacy. I enjoyed that one. Both Maleficent movies. Then the Narnia films. John Carter. Round the World in 8 Days. Great Jackie Chan Disney film. I enjoyed the Dumbo reimagining directed by Tim Burton. Max Keeble's Big Move is cool. My cousin is actually extra in the background. When that guy gets stuffed into the glass case, you can see him walking around. Anyway, pretty neat. Then some more Disney films. Flubber, The Newsies, which I didn't really check out until last year, and I absolutely loved it. And you guys know how I feel about musicals, so. And then 102 Dalmatians, pretty underrated Disney live-action film. Then I love Benji. So Benji the Hunted is up there. Maybe the best, or For the Love of Benji. One of these two is my favorite. I have a Benji doll up in the attic. I was obsessed with Benji as a kid. So it's cool Disney did a movie with him. Then Homeward Bound 1 and 2. Love both of these films. And Rocket Man. Love that one. Alright, so we're not doing Hollywood Pictures or touched on. So we'll just move right down the line. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, that's cool. Where the Red Fern Grows, that's a good one. I love the original one. Then Prom is a good one. I remember thinking it was going to be garbage. And I watched it and I was actually surprised how good it was. Then some more princess releases. Princess Party. Those are interesting. Then the Chihuahua films. I'm going to lose my voice. Then I have 2 releases of the Wrinkle in Time remake. Don't know why I have 2. Found this one at Goodwill and I just bought it, so it was interesting. This is a demo release, I believe. So that's cool. Then the original one, which neither one of these films are great, but I think the remake is a tad better than the original. Not by much. Then the buddy films, way too many of those. Then The Other Side of Heaven, that's an interesting drama with Anne Hathaway. Then my Muppet collection here, The Muppet Show, need to release seasons 4 and 5, Disney. Get on that. Muppet Treasure Island is great. Muppet Caper might be my favorite movie the Muppets ever did. Then the Muppets Christmas Carol. I don't have the other ones because they weren't Disney. I mean, Muppet Caper isn't Disney, but anyway, you get the idea. Alright, we'll move on over here. We'll start with the top this time. Ugly Dachshund, great film. Then their release of In Search of the Castaways. Parent Trap 1 and 2, love that release. Candle Shoe, great film, Jodie Foster. That's an Anchor Bay release, but it was a Disney film. Let's see. Then the original Darn Cat, love that one, Haley Mouse. Then this one, you don't really hear anybody talk about. Lieutenant Robinson Crusoe. Dick Van Dyke. Apparently he hates this movie. I don't know why, but I've heard that. I love it though. Then this is an interesting one. Treasure of Matacumbe. Great one. Remember watching all the time when we had cable, and then I never knew what it was called. And then I found it one day, just at Goodwill. I'm like, hey, I remember that film. Then Tron, the Mighty Ducks trilogy, love this release. Santa Claus trilogy, love those films as well. Then just some random Disney ones here. Let's see, is there any interesting ones I want to point out? I enjoy these classic like movie collection releases. Those are cool. Have a few of these. Music Man, Matthew Broderick. Enjoy that one. Then the Apple Dumpling Gang movies. Herbie collection. That's cool. Old Yeller with Savage Sam, the sequel. That's a cool release. Then some Disney exclusives here. Oh, David Crockett, that's cool. Then some Disney exclusives. Things like Super Dad, Almost Angels. These are only available at the Disney Movie Club, so to have this many is pretty cool. This is probably the best one, just with those I have there. Alright, now we'll go to the VHS. almost done. We got one more. Then I believe I have all of these Walt Disney Mini Classics releases. These are pretty cool. I believe that's the only way these were released. Well, they were also released to DVD. But Prince and the Pauper is probably my favorite one out of all these. If I can get it. Yeah, that's probably my favorite. Then some cool Gargoyles releases. The Hunted, these are just like random. There's like two episodes or three episodes. Pretty cool though. Those are pretty tight. Love Gargoyles. Then another collection, Favorite Stories. This one has the booklet with it. That's pretty cool. It might have been the only one with storybook. But I believe I have the whole collection of that as well. Really neat. Then some sing-alongs here. I'm missing a bunch of these. I don't have the complete collection of the sing-along series, but that's cool. Then a Disney Christmas gift. Good Christmas short. Then this is interesting, a video sampler. The best of Disney entertainment. That's pretty interesting. Then drawing from the past. All about Disney art. Then I have the Holiday Trilogy. Just some Disney shows, the like Halloween and stuff. That's interesting. Simply Mad About the Mouse, which was a bunch of random music videos of Disney songs. I enjoyed that one. Then Sebastian's Caribbean Jamboree. There is another release with Sebastian. I have to get that one. Happy Holidays with Darkwing Duck and Goofy. Then some cool documentaries. The Magic Behind Hunchback. Making of a Masterpiece, Lion King. Toy Story. Aladdin. Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas, Pinocchio, Snow White, Winnie the Pooh, and Cinderella. These were all released with like those big box sets. Caleb has them. Go look for that video on his channel. But all of them came with a documentary about the making of the film. I was fortunate to find them individually, so I didn't have to have those big box sets. But still really cool. Alright, let's finish with our last shelf here. Alright, our final shelf of my entire Disney collection. Oh, it's been a journey, but here we are, our final shelf. So let's jump in. I'm going to start with the top here. Well, you know what, I'm going to leave those because that's the best probably. Just some Disney Channel original movies here. Nothing great. Oh, this is interesting. I'll show this off. Disney Mania in concert. Disney Mania was a CD series. I believe there were 4 of them. and they took the hottest stars of that time and they all did their version of Disney songs. Pretty interesting. Then I have the High School Musical films. I enjoy them. I'm not obsessed with them like a lot of people are. Then Hannah Montana, season 1. I believe that's season 4, the final season. Then the movie and the concert. Geek Charming is pretty good. So is Radio Rebel. I enjoy that one. Then the Teen Beach movies. Even Stevens. Twitches 1, 2. Zombies 1, 2. Descendants 1 through 3. Not a big fan of those. They're okay. Zapped is pretty good with Zendaya. 16 Wishes is pretty good. Camp Rock 1 and 2 I enjoy with the Jonas Brothers. Then the Adventures in Babysitting remake. This one I actually did enjoy. The original is a classic, but that one I actually did enjoy. Then they remade Freaky Friday again. Not sure why. This one is the weakest of the 3 versions. The original with Jodie Foster I love, and the remake with Lindsay Lohan is a classic. This one was pretty forgettable. Not gonna lie. It was. Then we have Lemonade Mouth, which is an original movie I do enjoy. Pretty good. Then the Halloween Town films. That one's okay. That one's, decent. But you can't beat the original. 2's pretty good as well, but the original is a great film. Justin Scar just did a YouTube video where he visited some of the filming locations for this. Definitely go check that out. Alright, coming to the end here. Then Smart House, which is a great Disney Channel original film. Remember watching it when it premiered on the Disney Channel. That's when I had cable. Then the Kim Possible live action movie. This is actually pretty decent. I'm a big fan of the animated series, so I'm like, they're doing a live action? That's going to be awful, but it was actually pretty decent. They just instead of doing like a full remake of the show, they just pick up where the show ends. I thought that was a great concept. Then I just recently picked this up and watched it. Upside Down Magic. I actually really enjoy this one. Wasn't sure if I would. Probably the best of the newer Disney Channel original films. It's got comedy, it's got magic. The kids in this are actually pretty good actors, so definitely check that one out. It's definitely better than these films. Alright, we're going to end with a Lindsay Lohan classic. I believe this was on the Disney Channel. Get a Clue, which is a great mystery starring Lindsay Lohan. Alright. Alright, that is my entire Disney collection for the most part. Oh, I'm going to I'm gonna flip you guys around. For the most part, I left out Star Wars too, because I have a video all about my Star Wars collection. So I left out that and some other stuff. If you want a video of that stuff, leave a comment. I'm out of breath. Whew. But, had a good time filming this. Not sure how long it's going to be. Probably over 40 minutes, I would assume. Once I start editing it and putting everything together. But, this was Erin's idea, so you better watch it at least. I know she will. She's excited about this. We both love Disney and Cartoon Network and Scooby-Doo. I enjoy Supernatural. I'm not a super fan like Erin is, but I enjoy it. Anyway, so thanks Erin for the suggestion of filming my entire Disney collection. It took a little while. We got there in the end. Could not film each individual release. That would take forever. But if you want me to break it down into categories, I definitely will. Just leave a comment, say I want to see Pixar, I want to see all your clamshells, or, just leave a comment. I'll try to make that happen. But I'm Josh. New videos always coming as always. Until then, if I don't see you at Walt Disney World or out thrifting, I'll see you at the movies. Bye. Thanks, Erin. Bye. Go subscribe to her. Follow on Instagram. Bye. Turns out I did forget one, and that is because it's over here in my watch pile. The Straight Story, directed by David Lynch. Can't wait to check this out. Alright, now that is my entire Walt Disney collection. Bye.